Peace Shiners, welcome to another pick a card reading where we will be seeing what is this retrograde teaching you. All right, so we are in currently 2022 and we have 4 Mercury retrogrades this year, and January is actually our first one. It started January 14th and it will end on February 3rd. And of course, there is a pre and post shadow period. And the post shadow period ends February 23rd. So we just want to see around this time, what is this retrograde here to teach you? So I want you to gaze over which pile you feeling intuitively drawn to. Select which pile. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And I'll see each of you in those piles. Peace, family. So if you have selected pile number 1, this is your reading on what you will be taught during Mercury retrograde, or what is this Mercury retrograde teaching you during this time. So I've already pre-shuffled your cards, and I'm going to go ahead and lay them out for you. And we're going to get into this reading to see what is this retrograde teaching you. I thought this would be the perfect time to dive into this type of reading, being that so many people are so concerned with retrograde, and just to provide some type of guidance and some type of clarity on what you may be dealing with. So I see here right off the bat that we have the emotional withdrawal card. We also have communication is key and blame. And so what I'm seeing here is this is teaching you around this time. It's like you're going to be going through, I'm seeing some type of emotional, maybe some type of a challenge. Maybe that's going to be some disappointment, some type of loss, some type of grief, heartache, pain, something that is really going to just be weighing on you emotionally. Spirit, what specific is this surrounding? Is it love? Is it career? For some of you, I'm seeing this is going to be in your relationships, like not just romantic, but also I'm seeing friendships and familiar. So something around family even. Some of you may be dealing with loss in family, or just some changes that are really weighing heavy on you emotionally, especially with this this 2 of Wands here. I'm seeing how, you know, it's something that is really allowing you to go deeper spiritually, where you're actually going more within and processing some of these emotions you're feeling. Some things are coming up that you may, you know, that have been repressed, that is causing you to take a deeper look at. Maybe it's something that you thought you've kind of maybe worked through. For some of you, I'm getting, but I'm seeing where this Mercury retrograde will allow you to actually take a look at it in a deeper way, and more so that you can completely I'm seeing like really process it, to like release. I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are going to get some type of emotional release during this this period. And with this 3 of Cups here, I'm seeing that, you know, it's like you're at this stage where you're trying to really find balance. Like you're trying to find some type of maybe some type of stability. Maybe some of you guys are going to deal with um, some type of financial strain or some type of lessons around finances. Um, Maybe some of you are actually feeling like there's a time for you to move, and you're just worried about how all this is going to come about. I'm picking up on that, and also with this Four of Wands here. And the beautiful thing here that I'm noticing, guys, in this spread is that we have the number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So what that tells me is that you are actually working through these different steps. Like, you know, we have the Two of Wands here, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Five of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So there's a lot of fire energy here. There's a lot of passion and a lot of creativity. So what I'm seeing here, though, it's like with this blame card is this is about you accepting responsibility for your well-being. This is about you learning the lessons around just how you are responsible for how you feel, and no matter what's going on in your life, it is up to you to determine how you navigate it. So for some of you, this means that it's going to require you to shift your perspective and look at things from a higher point of view, to where that everything is working out for you regardless of what may be going on in the outside world or in your material world. So for some of you, this is about you building a level of stability within, creating a level of safety within. Maybe you guys have been too focused outwardly, but you're learning during this retrograde how to create more stability, especially with this pillar card here. You can see how, you know, there's these two pillars, and that two is representing that that balance, right? So I'm seeing where, you know, this retrograde is teaching you how to actually create more emotional stability. That's what it is. So, and the thing about it is, this card here says communication is key, right? This is some of you learning how to activate this throat chakra as well. So we all know that Mercury, the planet Mercury, actually rules communication. So for some of you, this is about you speaking up. This is about you, you know, really being more vulnerable is what I'm getting. It's not in a way of like, you know, I'm not seeing much anger or aggression here, but I am seeing a lot of fire and passion. So there is some level of, maybe there's some of you are clearing resentment. Maybe you're feeling resentment towards a situation. But this is interesting here because it's like, this is teaching you, it's like what you're going to find yourself in, you're going to see yourself on one end of the spectrum and then the other. So you're going to be learning through these experiences of being on one extreme to the other, how to actually level them out is what I'm getting for you. So this retrograde is really all about your emotional stability, you creating more stability within you, and really stepping out of that separation consciousness, that victimhood, that state of you know, woe is me, or you know, things just keep happening to me. A lot of you guys are learning, or even need to learn, how to shift your outlook. So just know, Spirit wants you to know that everything that is happening is divinely orchestrated. And the more that you can surrender your I would say control over any situation that presents itself, it's kind of like if you remove yourself from, sometimes you're just too close to the situation. But if you can remove yourself from it in a way where you can be an observer, that you can observe what is taking place, and not be so wrapped up in it emotionally so closely, then you can be able to allow it to actually work itself out. Because Spirit is saying that all of this is really coming about because it's wanting to clear some of this, I'm seeing for you, most emotional pain or emotional wounds that you have been holding on to. So you're kind of being triggered in certain ways that helps you to actually release it. So it's like bringing it up to the surface for it to actually be released and resolved. So for some of you, I'm seeing that this is actually going to be a period of emotional healing and balance and learning how to balance your emotions. So just be prepared, or just know that you may experience this type of you may feel uneasy, or you may have this kind of back and forth energy, where you may have I would say your energy may be high at certain times, and then it may experience a low. But Spirit is saying when you're feeling these shifts, go to these extremes or the other, pay attention to your habits, or kind of come back to your center, to yourself, to see what can you adjust, what needs to be removed or added that can help you create more emotional stability. All right, so that's what retrograde is teaching you, is to how to create more emotional safety. So definitely learn how to self-soothe, learn how to really create that stability within you, because at the end of the day, no one can make or help you feel better. That's something that you have to decide for yourself. All right, so that's what I have for you, pile number one. I hope this resonates. Let me know in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I want to thank our ancestors and your spirit guides for this reading. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Peace, pile number two. Welcome to your reading, where we will find out what is this Mercury retrograde teaching you. All right, so I've already pre-shuffled your cards, and I'm going to go ahead and flip them over so that we can see what are some things that you're learning during this Mercury retrograde. This is a timeless reading, so for anyone who may be watching it, then you are divinely led here. All right. And so, all right, so let's see. What I can see here is, for this pile number two, Mercury retrograde is it's saying here you're very close to achieving your goal. We also have discontent and boredom here. We also have the freedom card, and it says I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness, as well as the sovereign card we have here. Okay, so what this is showing for you, pile number two, is that you're really stepping into a period where this retrograde period, this time, is allowing you to free yourself. It's like you're stepping into this space where you may feel like you're maybe coming out of a period of discontentment, where you felt like things was just not moving. Maybe there wasn't much progress or results being shown. Maybe you've been feeling like, you're just ready for adventure, some type of adventure. Like your soul is just ready to explore. Your soul is ready to for a new scene. And that's what I'm seeing with this discontent and boredom card here. It's like, during this time you may feel like, you're just ready for something new. And that's what is being ushered in for you. But the thing about this retrograde period here, and as we can see, even with the Knight of Wands here, I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles, is that you're stepping into this period of where you're increasing and expanding. Like I'm seeing like this level of you where you're coming into more abundance. You're coming to a place of more stability. I'm seeing here, even with this Eight of Wands here, there's like this creativity. There's this passion. So for you, this may be something surrounding your career or business, I'm seeing. So for some of you, you may be stepping out into a new venture in business or going in a new direction. But what this is showing here is that, this is aligning you with your purpose. This is what I'm seeing for pile number 2. Your retrograde, it's gonna seem like, I would say that you're gonna be spending a lot more time getting things done that maybe were put off before. And I'm seeing where you're really maximizing your energy during this time. There's a lot of opportunities that are going to be coming in for you as well. But Spirit is saying use this time to just, gather all the details, to evaluate everything that is coming towards you. And then once, this retrograde period ends, you will have gained all the clarity you need to be able to move forward, knowing that you've been put in the right direction. So for some of you, I'm seeing too, even with this Ace of Keys, where there's just this it's like you're getting a new start. There's this new beginning here. But I'm seeing where you're stepping more into your power. You're stepping more into the ability to focus. So if a lot of you felt like you were struggling with focus before, I'm seeing where focus is going to be a theme for you as well. You're finding more excitement, more joy, more passion to actually, move forward towards something. And especially with this, you're close to achieving your goals. So, just continue to really, Spirit is saying do what you've already been doing. And for some of you, you already know what that means, because you're doing certain things that's allowing you to manifest all of this opportunity here, especially with this alchemy card. Like you're tapping into your manifestation power. You're alchemizing energy. You're transmuting situations that may look unfavorable. You're actually seeing them in a way that they are propelling you and helping you. So a lot of you are already seeing a lot of this from a good perspective, which is allowing you to remain free. I feel like for pile number 2, I feel like for this group, you guys are not really going to experience much, I would call upheaval during this time. I feel like a lot of you are going to probably coast through retrograde, but you're going to come through it more refined, more clear, just because you've already been pretty much in alignment. I'm seeing like you've already been aligning yourself with what you should be doing. So there's really not much that needs to be course corrected, so to speak. So Spirit is saying, just keep going, maintain your sovereignty. There's gonna be some opportunities coming in, some things you are working on that I'm seeing that are gonna be fruitful for you. And just know that that's funny. Being bored or whatever this may look like for you is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you need to slow down. Sometimes you need things to be at a much slower pace because you can actually see things more clearly. You can that's what I'm seeing. You're learning how to be more receptive. You're learning how to open up your energy to receive. Instead of actually exerting a lot of force and effort out, you're learning how to just be present to allow things to come in to you, to meet up to you, and then you start taking action when it feels most aligned. So that's what I'm seeing you guys are actually able to learn during this retrograde, that is teaching you in your ability to be more in tune with your divine feminine energy. And that's not gender specific. This is about energy. You know, the divine feminine is the receiver. The feminine energy is about flow. It's it actually is very fluid, so it actually can navigate changes with more ease. So definitely make sure you stay hydrated. Water is very important for you during this time. Drink plenty of water. Move your body, whether you're going for a walk, exercise, yoga, dance, whatever that may look like for you. Please take care of yourself and make sure you're eating a sustainable diet is what I'm getting. A diet that can keep your frequency high, your vibration high. So Spirit is saying that's like avoiding certain foods that that can make you feel even more lethargic, like a lot of processed sugars and things. So just make sure you're eating a lot more fruits and vegetables during this time, because you want to make sure that you don't fall into too much of a state of discontentment or of the sort, just to make sure you're keeping your vibrations high overall. So that's what I see that this retrograde is teaching you, how to embody more expansive energy into your field so that you can receive information and remain free. And that's the thing. You want to remain open. You want to remain fluid, so to speak, because everything is really coming to you because you place yourself in a pace that is more in alignment to receive what is trying to come in for you. So that's very beautiful. Congratulations, root number 2. So yeah, definitely let me know how this resonates with you. That's what I have for pile number 2 on what this retrograde is teaching you. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I want to thank our ancestors and spirit guides for this beautiful message for pile number 2. And I'll see you in our next video. Peace. Peace, pile number 3. So if you've selected pile number 3, this is your reading on what this Mercury retrograde is teaching you. All right, so I've already pre-shuffled the cards for you, so I'm going to lay them out, and we're going to see what is the energy during this time for you. What can you expect? What is this retrograde here to teach you? And let's see here. I feel like that's how the spread lays out for you. Okay, pile number 3. Well, I will say, pile number 3, that this pile feels a lot more heavier than the other piles. Now, what I'm getting here, because we have the worry card, We also have, this is the worry card. We also have trapped in fear. And we also have nothing is yet in stone, as well as the Fate Oracle card. So what I'm seeing here, pile number 3, is that there may be some concerns for you. Maybe there's some, maybe you're stuck in some type of fear. Like you're allowing fear to overcome you, meaning you're giving into it. You know, there's something that is coming up for you, and instead of you standing up to it, it's almost like you're just feeding it your energy. You're giving it more of your attention than what is needed. And I said it because, you know, fear is a tricky thing, right? It's an illusion. It's one of those things where, you know, we can feed fear and it can feel and become bigger and bigger and bigger, and it can overcome us or overconsume. When you are focusing on it, when you are seeing things from a perspective that feeds fear, it just only grows. So the challenge for you here during this retrograde time is to feed more of your happiness, your joy, your peace, focusing on the good side of things. And that may be tough for some of you because you may have become addicted to being in that state, being in a state of worry, being in a state of fear. And so this is why it has this trapped in fear, because you kind of succumb to it to a point where you're not fighting back. You're not standing up to it. And this is what this period is teaching you, that, you know, fear is a choice. It's like you have the power, and it's you giving it away, essentially. So you have to learn how to take your power back over whatever situation this may be. Now, regardless of what is going on, let's say if things are falling apart in your life, things are seeming to go crazy, you know, the best thing you can do when things are seeming to be all over the place for you is to retreat, is to actually come back to your center and find some light. Like in the darkness, you want to go and look, where is the light? Where is something that I can hold on to that is going to give me some level of hope and empowerment and endurance and stability and trust? Because you don't want to just give it all away. You don't want to just give up, you know. So you're learning how to build up that inner strength in this Mercury retrograde period. And this is your fate. This is where you are supposed to be. That's what Spirit is saying. Like this period right here, it may feel different for you because you maybe are used to being on the up and up. Maybe you're used to things seeming a lot easier. Maybe you're used to things working out for you a lot easier. But this Mercury retrograde is also showing how all of that is still here. You still have a choice to transmute this energy, especially with this King of Wands here. Like you're stepping more, you're learning how to step more into your power. This is allowing you to understand your power to choose. You can choose whatever direction you want to focus on, and that's exactly what you're going to manifest. And so you're realizing that you are the facilitator of your reality, because exactly that. What you get is what you focus on is what you get. And so I'm seeing where here, even with this 8 of Pentacles and this 10 of Pentacles, we also have the Judgment card and the Ace of Cups, that you're really learning I'm seeing there's like this ending here of some type of, like, you're learning how to create that stability within. I think you're learning how to overcome all of this heavy inner energy. This is what it looks like. It's like there's this heavy energy that you are participating in. I'm gonna call it. It's very heavy because this pentacle energy is this material world. So there's a lot of density here. So what is a good way that you can get light again? Laughter, playfulness. How can you encompass more of that in this season that you're navigating through? Because it is a choice. Like, you can worry, you can create time and worry for, however long you want to, but, try to balance it out with, some more laughter. Maybe you can watch a comedy show or cartoons or kid movies. Like, get back in tune with your inner child during this time, because you don't want to get stuck in this loop, in this pattern, and allow it to just overcome you. And I'm also seeing here, this is a lot of mental energy as well, especially with the purple, the crown chakra. So you may be experiencing a lot of where you're picking up on a lot of energies. Maybe other people's energy is influencing yours as well. So learn how to set energetic boundaries. Protect your energy, clear your energy. This is a very important thing that Spirit wants you to know, to cleanse your energy, because you may be experiencing other people's energy, and it may be just feeling very overwhelming for you. And that's why it just feels like it's yours, but a lot of stuff that you're picking up on is not yours, but you're taking it on as it is. So definitely learn how to clear your energy and protect your energy, as well as to maintain boundaries. Like, I'm seeing where you're learning boundaries in this time too. This is very important. Maintain boundaries. But things are actually teaching you the things that you need to learn to get to this next level in your life. So just understand that this may feel like a setback to you, but it's not. It's actually a setup. This is setting you up for a lot of clarity, a lot more confidence. It's also setting you up to get you out of this rut, this rut where you may have been feeling very down. Like, for some of you, I'm seeing where you've been trapped in this cycle for a little minute. This fear here has been really getting to you. But please listen to some Hertz music. Listen to some affirmations. Play some sound healing music as you sleep. Be mindful of the things that you are consuming during this time as well. The best thing you want to do is make sure that I would say 90% of the things that you are feeding to your subconscious mind, because your subconscious is always taking in information 24/7 nonstop, even when you're sleeping. So you want to make sure you're feeding your subconscious mind food, music, things, information that can get you closer to the life that you desire, that's in alignment with what you want to feel like. So just be mindful of what you are, how you are contributing to this worry, this doubt, this fear, so that you can try to make some changes to help move you out of it. And even just your effort to put on some sound healing sounds, like some sound healing music, and listen to higher frequency music. Even that effort alone is going to help you move closer away from this fear, especially the more that you commit to your well-being. So you're learning how to create more boundaries and create more of your reality. Be more of a participant in your well-being in this retrograde. Instead of allowing things to happen to you, you want to get into the driver's seat of your life and be the one to make things happen. So that's what this retrograde is teaching you. Remember that nothing is set in stone, so this is all temporary, whatever you're experiencing. So do not get so overwhelmed that you feel like this is just, there's no way you're going to get through it, because that's just the story you're telling yourself. Everything is working out for you. This is a fated time for you. Karmically, this is where you are supposed to be to learn the lessons that you need for the next level of your life. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Let me know how this resonates with you. I would love to hear more. And please understand, just accept more of your experiences. Don't judge them. Accept them for what they are. Accept things for what they are. And you'll be able to move through them a lot more smoother. All right, pile number 3, thank you so much for watching. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank your ancestors and spirit guides and my ancestors and spirit guides for this beautiful reading. And I'll see you next time. Peace.